Hi guys, Pokemon here, bringing you my 250 subscriber thank you setup video thingy my bobby. But anyway, so this is just going to be me thanking you for 250 subscribers, and I'm really glad I've got there. Just thank you guys so much, because on my old channel I never got to 250 subs, and I wasn't far off, but I was after like 2 years of work, so I reached 250 subs in around 6 months. That's like a quarter of the time. So thank you guys so much for that. But this is just going to be my setup video now, and I've tried to edit it a little bit differently to what you'd see the normal setup video to be like. I tried to copy iJules style a little bit, so if you recognise it, that's probably where it's going to be from. But anyway guys, let's just get into the setup. So I am doing this commentary afterwards just so it flows a bit better and I can time it a bit better. Anyway, so first off is our computer. I'll put the specific specs on the side now, but it's an AMD processor, 16 gigs of RAM, Windows 7 and 16 gigs of RAM. Wait, I've already said that, haven't I? Yeah, so that's the computer. The specific specifications will be on the side or in the description, wherever I decide to put it. So this is just a little pan around of my setup. Next up, we've got my Sony speakers. For the specific model number, I do not know. I do know, however, they were quite old and still are absolutely amazing. They only cost me around £35, and for the price, they're brilliant. You can have two inputs on, so I've got my Ps3 going to it as well as my computer sound. So on to the next thing we have. This should be my monitor. Yeah, this is an Acer 21.5 inch LED backlit monitor. Or I think it's just LED full on. It's a really good monitor. It only costs £90 as well, and I do have them. I do have two of them as well. And this specific monitor is set up to use this switcher box that you'll just see me use in a second. But anyway, this is a Blue Snowball Ice microphone. It's considerably cheaper than the Blue Snowball microphone, and the audio quality is just the same in my opinion. So next up, we've got the Microsoft Sidewinder X4 keyboard. This is the keyboard I did a review on, and it's just an amazing keyboard, really cheap for what it is, and really versatile, really good keyboard overall. So just going to look around again. Hopefully this is where, yes it is, this is where I show you guys the switcher box in action. So it's just a Vga Switcher, and I can switch between my PS3 and my PC on this monitor, so I can either have dual screen PC monitors or one screen on my PC and my PS3 on another. And it's really cool to have the two screens right next to each other, so I don't play on my TV anymore. You'll see my TV in a sec. So it's just a lot easier this way, and yeah, it's kind of a pain to set up because I have to get converter boxes and everything, but that doesn't matter. So this is my iPhone 3G. It's like the second to oldest iPhone there is, but it does the job for me. I don't really use too many apps, and it's just generally a nice phone to have because I can use Twitter and that sort of thing on it. There's my webcam just strapped up to the desk because I've got nowhere else for it to put it, and there's a lamp there, a couple trophies, and then onto my Sony speaker dock. So this has got an iPod Touch 2nd gen, again quite an old one, but we just use it for general use. I don't really use it too often anyway. Sony dock was around £30, a lot cheaper. It was off eBay second hand, hence the hole in it, but we cleaned it all up and got it for cheap prices. It's just a really good speaker system, especially with the bass boost on as well. So this is a Bush 26 inch TV. I've had this for absolutely ages, and I don't really use it much now apart from just TV on its own, obviously, because I've got my PS3 hooked up to my monitor now. So this is just kind of like a collection of headphones. Got some Sony headphones there, which are just kind of general use. Some Skull Candy headphones which are folded up, which are kind of used for travelling just because of how easy they are to move around. And then we've got the headset that I use the most, the Sennheiser HD 515 headset. Again, it cost, we got it for cheap. They normally cost around £80 at a time, but we got it for like half price off a website. Amazingly good headphones. They are meant for gaming, but it doesn't have a headset, like a microphone built in, but that's not a problem obviously because it's got one Blue Snowball mic. But obviously they're really good headset. This is my Turtle Beach P11s, which I hardly ever use now. Mainly because I hardly ever go on PS3, and when I do, it's I talk on the Skype. So bit of a transition now into my PS3. So this is one of the original PS3s. It's only 40 gig. It's one they made after the original. So this was the one that was like a lot cheaper, because if you remember when the PS3 first came out, it was ridiculously expensive. It was like £500 or £400. So that's the model they bought out afterwards. So hence why it's quite a small memory. But I still haven't filled it yet after like 4 years of use, which is quite weird. Under here I've got a mini fridge as well as my HD PVR, which is tucked right at the back there. Yeah, I've got two PS3 controllers, and this one is actually, if you see that little button there, it's a rapid fire one. I don't use a rapid fire, I just bought it because at the time I was wanting a rapid fire controller, but obviously I don't now. And that Control Freak on, which I've also done a review on my old channel if you want to check that out. Now this is quite special. This is a mixer that me and my dad made, and you cannot buy these anywhere. This is custom made. It's got my old laptop on top. It's just got an AMD processor, 4 gigs of RAM, single core. It's really slow, but it does the job for this. So my laptop goes on top, and I've got the Behringer BCD 2000 mixer below. So it's just kind of, you know, and like a basic mixer, and then we've all put it into this box. So we've got the ports there for microphones, USBs, AV audio wires, and it all closes up. You can see closing the laptop lid. I can slide the drawer forwards, and then the lid just goes back on top, and it looks just like a huge briefcase. We made, like I said, we made this ourselves, so you can't buy it anywhere. I'm not too sure how much it costs to make or anything. It's just really good fun to use, and we had a good time making it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my setup video. Again, just a little review of all of it again. Sorry for the camera quality. The lighting in my room's quite weird. It's good lighting. I can see perfectly fine. It just looks really weird. I think it's kind of all the same colour in my room, and it kind of messes up with the camera. But anyway, I'd like to say a huge thank you for 250 subscribers once again. And this video has been going for quite a long time, so if you're still watching, thanks for that. Anyway, if you enjoy, don't forget to leave a like rating. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you do so. So that's it, guys. Again, a huge thank you for 250 subs, and that's it. Focus remote out.